Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to see the MCQ related with repair and rehabilitation of structure. So the first question, what is the primary purpose of structural repair and rehabilitation? Option A, restoration of strength and durability. Option B, reduction in construction time. Option C, aesthetic enhancement. Option D, increase in initial cost. So the correct answer is option A, restoration of strength and durability. Next question, which type of cracks indicates the development of tension in concrete? Option A, medium cracks. Option B, isolation cracks. Option C, decracking. Option D, grazing. So the correct answer is option B, isolation cracks. So isolation crack is the main indication of the structure fail due to tension. Next question, what is the component of the building undergoes elastic deformation? Option A, superstructure. Option B, substructure. Option C, foundation. Option D, structural element. In frame structure, all the loads to be transferred in the structural elements. So the elastic deformation also carried out in the structural members. So the correct answer is option D, structural elements. Next question, which of the following is not the measure of the prevention of cracks? Option A, aggregate with low coefficient of thermal expansion. Option B, choice of material. Option C, design of building. Option D, construction techniques and practice. So the correct answer is option A, aggregate with low coefficient of thermal expansion. Next question, which of the following factors affect the architectural design of the building? Option A, provision of movement joint. Option B, provision of slip joint. Option C, larger span of rooms. Option D, filling of plinth. So the correct answer is option C, larger span of rooms. So if we provide the larger span, we have to increase the beam and column dimensions, so it will project beyond the wall. So the architectural view will be affected. Next question, which of the following device is used when the accurate readings of the cracks are desired? Option A, strain gauge. Option B, telltales. Option C, vernier caliper. Option C, extensometer. So the correct answer is option B, telltales. Next question, which of these are the external source of dampness? Option A, precipitation. Option B, condensation. Option C, leaking surfaces. Option D, structural construction moisture. So the correct answer is option A, precipitation, that is rainfall. Next question, the removal of source of dampness comes under which of the following cases of dampness due to material? Option A, damage likely. Option B, no action required. Option C, action required. Option D, damage unlikely. So the correct answer is option C, action required. Next question, which of the following thickness is commonly adopted for laying DPC, that is damp proof course? Option A, 12 mm. Option B, 25 mm. Option C, 15 mm. Option D, 30 mm. So the correct answer is option B, 25 mm. Next question, which of the following method is adopted when the treatment is to be given for the basement which is built in damp soil? Option A, usage of foundation drains and DPC. Option B, usage of ferro cement. Option C, usage of asphalt. Option D, usage of bituminous fills. So the correct answer is option A, usage of foundation drains and DPC. Next question, which of the following is not adopted as a damp proof treatment for flat roofs? Option A, grading of mud Posca with tiles. Option B, grading of lime Posca with tiles. Option C, grading of lime concrete. Option D, providing RCC floors and wall slabs. So the correct answer is option D, providing RCC floors and wall slabs. Next question, which of the following is the normal defect that is looked during the visual inspection? Option A, corrosion of rebars. Option B, cover details. Option C, honeycomb. Option D, joint formation. So the correct answer is option C, honeycomb. Next question, which of the following can be provided protection against mild acid exposure? Option A, high water cement ratio. Option B, low water cement ratio. Option C, high slump. Option D, low slump. So the correct answer is option B, low water cement ratio. Next question, what component of building undergoes sulfate attack? Option A, superstructure. Option B, substructure. Option C, foundation. Option D, structural elements. So the correct answer is option A, superstructure. Next question, the cracks that occur due to incorrect design or faulty construction is called option A, structural cracks, option B, non-structural cracks, option C, pattern cracks, option D, hairline cracks. So the correct answer is option A, structural cracks. Next question, non-structural cracks occur due to option A, faulty construction, option B, internally induced stress in the building, option C, incorrect design, option D, overloading. So the correct answer is option B, internally induced stress in the building. Next question, the occurrence of the closely spaced fine cracks at the surface of the material is called option A, creasing, option B, pattern cracking, option C, scaling, option D, peeling. So the correct answer is option A, creasing. Next question, what is the width of fine cracks? Option A, less than 0.08 inches wide. Option B, between 0.04 to 0.08 inches wide. Option D, less than 0.04 inches wide. Option D, greater than 1 mm wide. So the correct answer is option C, less than 0.04 inches wide. Next question, the cracks that tend to be short and uniformly distributed throughout the concrete surface is called option A, medium cracks, option B, non-structural cracks, option D, thin cracks, option D, pattern cracks. So this type of cracks is called option D, pattern cracks. Next question, which type of cracks indicates the development of tension in the concrete? Option A, de-cracking, option B, crashing, option C, medium cracks, option D, isolation cracks. So the correct answer is option D, isolation cracks. Next question, what is the width of medium cracks? Option A, less than 0.08 inches wide, option B, between 0.04 to 0.08 inches wide, option C, less than 0.04 inches wide, option D, greater than 1 mm. So the correct answer is option D, greater than 1 mm. Next question, which type of cracks is more serious for the building? Option A, dormant cracks, option B, individual cracks, option C, active cracks, option D, hairline cracks. So the correct answer is option C, active cracks. Next question, which of the following cracks are easily identified by the line demonstrated in the laboratory load test? Option A, dormant cracks, option B, solitary cracks, option C, overload cracks, option D, pattern cracks. So the correct answer is option C, overload cracks. Next question, irregular distribution of solitary cracks indicates option A, fault in construction, option B, poor construction practice and poor design, option C, overloading of the structural elements, option D, overstressing of concrete. The correct answer is option B, poor construction practice and poor design. Next question, greater the water quantity used in the mix, dash is the shrinkage. Option A, greater, option B, lesser, option C, remains unchanged, option D, twice. So the correct answer is option A, greater. Next question, concreting done in mild winter have dash cracking tendency than the concreting done in hot summer months. Option A, greater, option B, less, option C, moderate, option D, no change in cracking tendency. So the correct answer is option B, less. So cracking tendency is very less due to winter because the expansion and contraction is minimum. So that's why the cracking tendency in the mild winter is less than that of the concreting in hot summer month. Next question, the process in which cracks occurs on the surface of the freshly laid concrete cement Before it has to set, it is called option A initial shrinkage, option B plastic settlement cracks, option C elastic shrinkage, option D plastic shrinkage. So the correct answer is option D plastic shrinkage. Next question, the extent of the plastic shrinkage depends upon option A maximum size, grading and quality of aggregate, option B curing, option C exposure due to heat from the sun radiation, option D water content. So the correct answer is option C exposure to heat from the sun radiation. Next question, plastic settlement cracks are normally observed in option A narrow columns and walls, option B expansion joints, option C shear joints, option D midspan of elements. So the correct answer is option A narrow column and walls. Next question, expansion of cement mortar and concrete as almost dash of the brick and brickwork. Option A thrice, option B twice, option C 4 times, option D same. So the correct answer is option B twice. Next question, the component more liable to cracking due to thermal variation are option A internal walls, option B intermediate floors, option C external walls and roof, option D expansion joints. So the correct answer is option C external wall and roofs. Next question, what component of the building undergo elastic deformation? Option A substructure, option B superstructure, option C structural elements, option D foundation. So the correct answer is option C structural elements. Next question, when two materials have different elastic properties are built, shear stress is set up at the dash of two material. Option A interface, option B corner, option C edge, option D base. So the correct answer is option A interface. Next question, creep in brickwork with weak mortar is generally option A lesser, option B greater, option C poor, option D unaffected. So the correct answer is option B higher. Next question, factors which contribute to corrosion of the reinforcement in concrete are option A formation of crack in concrete, option B permeability of concrete and mortar, option C use of admixtures and pozzolanas, option D relatively humidity. So the correct answer is option A formation of cracks in the concrete. Next question, which of the following is not the measure for the prevention of cracks? Option A choice of material, option B design of building, option C construction techniques and practice, option D aggregate with low coefficient of thermal expansion. So the correct answer is option D aggregate with low coefficient of thermal expansion. Next question, burnt clay bricks should be exposed to atmosphere for at most dash weeks in the summer and dash weeks in winter after unloading from the kilns. Option A 2, 3, option B 4, 5, option C 3, 2, option D 1, 3. So the correct answer is option A 2, 3. Next question, alkali content of the cement should not exceed option A 2%, option B 0.5%, option C 0.6%, option D 3%. So the correct answer is option C 0.6%. Next question, calcium chloride content should be limited to dash percentage of cement content. Option A 3, option B 4, option B 5, option C 2, option D 4. So the correct answer is option C 2. Next question, plastering of external walls are usually done with coarse dash sand or stone chips. Option A finely graded, option B coarse graded, option C poorly graded, option D well graded. So the correct answer is option D well graded. Next question, curing should be done for minimum period of dash days. Option A 7 to 10, option B 10 to 12, option C 15 to 20, option D 20 to 25. So the correct answer is option A 7 to 10. Next question, filling the plinth is done with a soil free from organic matter, brickbats and other debris to the depth of dash centimeter. Option A 15, option B 30, option C 25, option D 20. So the correct answer is option C 25. Next question, difference in the height of the masonry level in different parts of the building should not exceed dash during construction. Option A 2 meter, option B 1 meter, option C 1.5 meter, option D 2.5 meter. So the correct answer is option B 1 meter. Again we will see next video. Thank you.